Pulsar 200Ns has Pulsar's signature aggressive looks, and the dual shade paint job looks sexy and dominant as well. Overall, the bike is very appealing to look at. The RTR on the other hand looks better than it ever has. It looks modern with the matte paint job and has a very fresh and appealing look towards it. The Pulsar is liquid cooled and carbureted. It produces 23 horses and 18 Newton meters of torque. It's 151 kgs and the rear disc is 230 mm while the front disc is 280 mm. It has a 6-speed gearbox with no ABS even as an option, and it has Euro grip tires with no option for Pirelli. The Apache 200 is oil-cooled with fuel injection as an option. It produces 20 horses with 18 Newton meters of torque. Its weight is 148 kilograms. The rear disc is 240 millimeters while the front disc is 270 millimeters. It has a 5-speed gearbox with ABS as an option and also with Pirelli tires as an option. The Pulsar has an analog digital console which has the speedometer, tachometer, trip meter, etc. and it also has a side stand indicator which comes in handy, and it also has backlit switches. These are the customizable LEDs as you can see. The Apache has a fully digital console with the speedometer, tachometer, trip meter, and it also has a 0 to 60 timer, lap timer and top speed, etc. But however, it lacks a side stand indicator. These are the daytime running lights as you can see. The Pulsar has a 199.5cc 4-valve liquid-cooled engine. Bajaj has also equipped the 200NS with its triple spark technology with a 6-speed gearbox. It has 23.5 bhp with a top speed of 132 km per hour, which is, by the way, V-box tested. The Apache has a 197.7cc 4-valve oil-cooled engine with a 5-speed gearbox. It has engine refinement at its best with 20.2 bhp and a top speed of 123 km per hour for the carbureted and 127 km per hour for the FI variant. The Pulsar has telescopic forks up front and a nitrox monoshock at the back, which provides stability, with the front end being on the softer side. The RTR has KYB front forks which are perfectly damp enough to absorb the bumps on the Indian roads. And whereas the rear KYB monoshock gives composure and stability to the bike. Overall, the suspension setup of this bike is pretty nice, with the front suspension being on the softer side. The Pulsar has bi-brake discs up front and at the back, which have good braking power, and with stickier tires it gets a lot better. But it does need a bit of initial bite up front, and the absence of ABS is a letdown. The RTR needs better braking, and the TVS has stuck to their traditional pedal discs which lack bite when it comes to corners, but it comes with ABS which you can bank on, and with the Pirelli tires giving the added advantage. The Pulsar 200NS has an underbelly exhaust which overall gives the bike a better look, and it also sounds cool as well. The Apache RTR on the other hand has a double silencer with a matte black finish which looks cool.